It's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware here with Frank Azor from Dell Alienware, here to show us something new in the Alienware line of gaming laptops. Frank, what do you got going on here?
So this is our brand new Alienware M15. This is our newest thin and light gaming system, taking the Legend industrial design that we introduced first at CES with the Alienware Area 51M, and we're applying that to this bad boy over here. So this is our thin and light M15. This thing comes with up to a Core i9 processor, 9th generation, and you can get it with an NVIDIA RTX 2080 graphics card. Similar to the new or the current M15 that you may have seen us launch back at CES. So this bad boy succeeds the M15 that we launched last year, and then we updated at CES. So what you'll find here is a more comfortable keyboard than the prior model. So this has a 1.7 millimeter travel keyboard, and the dish on the keyboard is also a whole new design. We designed this keyboard from the ground up just for this product and its larger brother, the M17, which has this new Legend ID applied to it as well. You'll see we're taking airflow from the top of the product, we're taking it from the bottom, we're exhausting it all out the rear and through the sides. We've got a glass touchpad in here. We've got an incredible amount of performance inside this product as well. Beyond the components of an i9 and an RTX 2080, we've implemented a whole new architecture around how we're powering those components. We're using a 6-phase voltage regulator design for the CPU and an 8-phase voltage regulator design for the GPU when you go with any of the 2060 and above configurations of the product. We've also got the first and only 15-inch notebook with integrated Tobii. This unit doesn't have it in it right here, but if you get any of the panels other than the base panel, you'll get Tobii integrated right underneath your LCD here. And it's our new small Tobii module, which we introduced with the Area 51M. You notice the keyboard also has per key RGB LED lighting. You'll find 2 NVMe SSD slots in here, so you can run this thing in RAID with NVMe. And you'll have a DIMM slot in here as well, so you can even do some RAM upgrades. Some of the RAM will be soldered onto the motherboard, but we do have one SO DIMM slot for you to be able to do some upgrades on your own if you'd like. Weighs less than 5 pounds, the 15-inch model. Weighs less than 6 pounds for the 17-inch model. And both of them are going to start at $14.99. So these are the brand new Alienware M15, and I don't have it here next to me, but the M17 you can just imagine is a little bit larger with a 17-inch screen, and then it has a numpad. The other thing to notice is the borders. The borders on both of these products are the smallest we've ever put in a thin and light gaming notebook. So you got three-sided narrow border design around the product, and it just allows us to shrink the overall size of the product, reduce a little bit of weight, but we didn't compromise at all on performance. We got the same components that we had in the prior model, but again, we upped the performance in them with that 6-phase and 8-phase VR design.
Display resolutions on those panels?
You're gonna have a ton of different display resolutions. So we'll start off at full HD, 1080p of course, 60 Hertz, you'll be able to go to 144 Hertz. We're gonna have a UHD option as well, and that's gonna be an OLED option. So you'll be able to get OLED in the 15-inch. You won't be able to get OLED in the 17-inch, unfortunately, for now. But we'll also have 240 Hertz LCD options. So you're gonna have 4 different panel options available to you on this bad boy. So a ton of different options to your liking. So the other product I want to show you is the brand new XPS 15. So we took the old XPS 15 and we made a couple more improvements to it to just perfect the design. You'll notice the webcam is up here on top. We took the webcam that we introduced at CES earlier this year, the world's smallest webcam that we've ever put into a notebook, and we've moved that up to the top of the LCD over here. We've also updated the internals, so you'll get 9th generation processors up to the Core i9 and NVIDIA graphics up to the 1650 GTX graphics card. But what's really impressive about both of these products is notice the minor differences in size between the XPS 15, which is everybody's favorite performance laptop out there, and the brand new Alienware M15. You'll notice that the borders are very, very similar. A little bit taller up here because we left space for the Tobii module to be able to be integrated down here. So you have a slightly higher panel for those reasons. but also look at the height of the product. They're almost the same height. Actually, in the front, the Alienware is a little bit thinner than the XPS 15, and in the back, it's a tad bit thicker. But by comparison, the XPS 15 tops out at an NVIDIA 1650 GPU and an i9 processor with a 4-phase VR. The Alienware goes up to an RTX 2080 and an Intel i9 with a 6-phase VR. This bad boy is going to be considerably faster than the XPS 15, and the keyboard is going to be a completely different typing experience, 1.7 millimeter travel versus 1.2. Granted, these products are built for different customers and they're very different products. You're going to get much better battery life out of the XPS 15 than you're going to get out of the Alienware, of course, and it's going to be a lighter weight product as compared to the Alienware. But a lot of folks have been asking us for an XPS 15 with higher performing graphics, and we finally have something like that for them with the brand new Alienware m15.
Nice. And on the GPU side of the house, 2080 is the top end, max Q or standard 2080?
It'll be a 2080 max Q. You will have a little bit of overclocking headroom in that as well, so you'll be somewhere around typical max Q performance and max P performance thanks to that 8-phase VR design that we've put into the product.
Very cool. And available again when?
So these guys will be announced at Computex here at the end of May, and you'll be able to start ordering them in June, right around the E3 timeframe.
Awesome. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.